3, 2, 1.
Excuse me, senor. It is not ole ole. No, see. It is only one ole. Like this.
Oof. So we are on our way to one of Colette's dream locations, Ischia, Italy. We've got a long drive, what, how long?
6 hours from San Marino to Napoli, and then we have to take a 1-hour ferry from Napoli to Ischia. And there are 2 types of ferries, FYI. There's the fast ferry and the slow ferry. Fast ferry is 1 hour, and the slow ferry is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
In typical Italian fashion, we have, I think, arrived. Driving through Naples is absolute chaos. If you guys do this, just a warning of caution, just take it slow. The roads are rough, they're confusing, they're circuitous, it's easy to get lost, even following Google Maps. I don't think we've gotten lost, but it says we're here, we've arrived, but we see 0 signs for Hertz.
He's here.
Oh.
Enchanté. Buongiorno. And benvenuti a Ischia.
Ah, sì.
We learned a little bit of Italian, right?
Un poco.
Un po'.
Un po'.
See? Just
Already
a little.
messed up. When we came here, we really didn't know what to expect. We knew that Capri was right next door, and the Amalfi Coast is down the street, basically. So we had done a lot of research, and there wasn't a lot online to find out about Ischia. But now, after spending the past week here, we've kind of, I think, figured out a little bit of what to do, and we want to help you plan your trip to Ischia when you want to come here.
So we rented an Airbnb while we were in Ischia. It's not a place where you just stay in one location. So we rented a sporty little Vespa, and we were able to drive around the island and explore all of its magical beaches.
What's up, guys? It's
Hey,
day
everyone.
1 in Ischia. Helmets on?
Woo!
The reason why, we have
A Vespa! Look at how cute it is. We have to name it. Still haven't gotten a name
we got to
yet.
ride her first. We got a name,
True.
I think. Yeah. But day 1, agenda is to,
Beach it up.
yes.
We're going south. So right now we're in Lacomeno, which is on the northwest coast of Ischia, and we're gonna drive south to Bungalow Beach.
Bungalow Beach, here we come.
Scott is very daring driving on these roads in Ischia on our Vespa.
Quick intermission from the vlog. We want to tell you guys exactly what to do while you're in Ischia.
While you're in Ischia, you should rent a scooter for the day, rent a boat for the day, hike Mount Epomeo, and go beach hunting. We recommend taking the ferry from Moranti Beach to Sant Angelo.
Now these aren't the big ferries. These are the small little boats that you can take from beach to beach for just a few euros. We also recommend taking a guided tour of Old Town Ischia, going up in the castle, and taking a day trip to Procida. Guys, so we made it to Bungalow Beach and decided to have lunch at a nice little place.
Nettuno, which is right on the ocean. I had fresh octopus, Scott had some tuna. We took a break from the pasta lifestyle just for a second, but don't worry, we'll be back. But it's a beautiful view of the ocean and plenty of beaches here along the coastline on the southern side of Ischia.
So there's not a whole lot of action going on. Just kind of chill, kind of laid out, as you can see. And now we have to go because we have like a
local tour of Ischia.
tour.
Yeah.
It's been nice, it's been chill. Okay, one of the bad things about these beaches, well, at least this one particularly, is you have to basically hike in and out. So be prepared for a little sweaty ride home. Oh, it's hot today.
Ischia is a destination for travelers and not tourists. It takes a little bit more effort to discover the island and uncover the secret hidden gems that are scattered around the island.
So this evening we were actually going around with a local guide through Airbnb, just the obvious thing, and it all starts at the castle. We're at Ischia Punta, and I guess we're going to see some private locations that not many people know about.
We are exploring the oldest part of Ischia, and we are at a fruit stand. Frutteria, I believe. Would you call this a frutteria?
Pare?
What would you call this in Italian?
Verdumaro.
Verdumaro.
Verdumaro. Ecco il
Verdumaro.
So he's Peppe Dione.
Buonasera.
Piacere. We didn't know much about Ischia, and information was kind of scattered online and in videos and in magazines, so we decided to book an Airbnb tour, which we had never done before, with a local, and it has been fantastic. And right now we are in the oldest part of Ischia, exploring the old town, the cobblestone streets, the castle. We're about to have some vino, and it's fantastic. I am amazed at the beauty of Ischia.
So this is frezzella. Frezzella. It's like bruschetta, but it's basically made with what we would know as a bagel. And it's sun-dried bread. They dip it in the water for just a moment. And then they top it with beans, tomatoes, basil, maybe some onions. We're ready to dive in. Oh, one more thing. So if you stop at this market, which we'll figure out the name or whatever, you can ask for this, right?
Yeah.
But there's no menu. So this is a kind of a secret thing you just have to know to do.
So this is vino per tocche. It's supposed to make me drunk because there's a lot of sugar in it, but it has a specific type of peach in it, correct? With vino. Chin chin. It is not sangria. Do not say that. You're fighting over which one.
What is it? Per coquella?
Per coquella? Per coca. Per coca or per coquella? Either one.
But it's not even a
All right, so an interesting fact we just learned is, so everyone, I mean, as you can see, everyone lives in these streets and they can see what's going on and everyone watches out for each other. It's kind of like the old joke about the Italian grandmother. It's true. I mean, they are the neighborhood watchdogs. But one of the funny things is when you talk about gossip and judgment about who's got the nicer car, they judge how they lay out their laundry. I should say, hang out their laundry. So they take the time to make sure that everything is just perfect. I mean, just like this one right here, it is just, everything is flawless. The way that they do it is organized, because that is presenting yourself to the rest of the neighborhood. All right, so we just finished up the entire tour and we made a small mistake. We should have listened to our guide. She warned us ahead of time. Well, we drove all the way into the old city and they've closed down all the streets, so now we have to walk our moped back. So the castle is right over there, such a beaut, and all the streets that way, it's the only way out. Close them down, musicians everywhere, all the restaurants are open. It's actually really cool, but pushing this thing like a sled is not gonna be fun. It's gonna be sweaty.
Oh, face. Mwah.
Did you have fun with the guide?
Oh, it's so much fun. Tutto fun. Thought we were super cool. Riding this bad boy into the old city.
Now we're just pushing it.
Little did we know there was a festival going on and we couldn't ride out. And you have to make sure that you go to the castle. Now the castle is located by Ischia Port and it is absolutely stunning. We would recommend going at sunset when the sun just emblazons the entire castle. And you can actually go inside the castle and there's a restaurant there that you can dine at as well.
All right, we got a little bit of a bummer. Colette has a travel injury, you could call it, I think. Basically, her Achilles is...
This is my Achilles.
Her Achilles is her Achilles, so she can barely walk. We're not sure where it happened or why it's happened, but we got to the front and I don't think it's a good idea to walk a few miles around this castle considering she's just limping on flat land right now. So all we got for you is this beautiful drone footage, so here you go. After a little letdown earlier today, So our first stop today is Scanella. And it is?
It's a private beach club, bar, and restaurant on the southwest coast of Ischia. And you have to pay €15 to get in. It's just gonna keep the riffraff out and keep it as beautiful as it is today.
This is the dreaded gate that we got turned away from. So unfortunate. That is such a bummer. But look at this. It looks so beautiful. If you guys want to come here, just make a reservation. Don't do like we did. We didn't make one, so we got denied at the door. We made it to Sant Angelo.
Sant Angelo is the southern side of Ischia, and it is a must-see when you are on the island of Ischia.
Yeah.
And there's beautiful restaurants lining the ocean, plenty of people swimming in the water. It's stunning.
The other day we were over at the beaches over there, and that is Moranti Beach.
Yes, we're Bungalow Beaches.
And you can take a little boat just for a few euros, and they will take you from these docks over there and back and forth.
From spiaggia to spiaggia, just like in Mykonos, how you can boat hop just for a few euro. Great way to spend your day.
But we have heard that there's some cliff jumping right over there we're going to go check out.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
A couple months ago, I had this great idea. Aperol Spritz is sweeping the nation and the world. Why don't we just bottle it up? Well, I come to Italy, and lo and behold, voila! Aperol Spritz in a bottle. I don't have to mix it. I don't have to do anything. I can just Aperol Spritz it up whenever I want. So, let's see what the Queen has to say.
Yeah, we had this idea and we knew that there was no way. She says she had it first. Let's open it. Pop, pop. I'm curious if it's any good.
Yeah,
We were thinking like everybody wants to have an Aperol Spritz on the beach, but you know, you gotta mix them.
I will say it's no fresh spritz.
Oh! It's not
It's
an
a
Aperol.
little like,
It needs to be poured over ice.
yeah, I think it needs to be
Not out of the
colder.
bottle. I think if it were colder or over ice.
And maybe with an orange. Ooh.
Well, we're gonna enjoy that and a beer or two and watch
maybe-
the sunset.
And a pizza?
And maybe a pizza.
See.
You know, peque no.
Heck, you know.
As always, I'm Scott.
And I'm Colette.
And we are Roamaroo.
And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe below.
Get out there and travel, guys.
Grazie mille.
Ciao.